Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. I try to keep it as simple as possible. We start on the 4-hour chart. Today's price action suggests a failure of the previously bullish wave count. As you know, it was not a confirmed wave count anyway. We would have needed to see 5 waves up first. And until we see 5 waves up, the lasting low is not confirmed. So the key to understand here is that as long as we don't have a 5-wave move to the upside, a direct bullish breakout cannot be confirmed, and we still have to be very much focused on lower lows in the green scenario or the yellow one, which I brought back on the chart. These are the two main scenarios. There's also a bullish option we're going to talk about. It's very much forced, but yeah, it just shows again, today's price action shows again why it is so important to wait for that 5-wave move structure to the upside and the 3-wave pullback to confirm that a lasting low has been established here. It shows also why it is so good not to chase those moves and why it is so good not to get too bullish too early after such a rally, because all the news gains, those news around the Grayscale ETF, they have been lost again, you know. Oftentimes, I did write it on Discord and Telegram a few days ago. News-related rallies in the crypto space, they often relate to ABC structures. You know, news-related rallies, they often top in ABCs, in corrective structures, and it seems to be the same again. So okay, so let's start on the bigger time frame. Bigger picture, no change, but what has changed is obviously here just morphing of the wave counts, or well, not really morphing, when we hit them on the chart, but I've taken off the blue count, okay? And taking off the blue count made me bring back the yellow one. So what are they? It means that in both scenarios, I'm looking at lower prices now because we lost support again today. That doesn't mean price couldn't go up further, but if it does that, it would be probably an aggressive C wave rally in the B wave. We're going to talk about that, getting a higher B wave basically. Let's first of all talk about the yellow wave count. The yellow wave count is the one that we've been talking about for 2 to 3 weeks. A wave 1 to the downside, a wave 2 to the upside, wave 3 down, wave 4 up, but it was a very aggressive wave 4. Too high for me to really consider it still as a reliable wave 4, but not unlikely. So I brought it back onto the chart just because we need to be watching for the next low in this region between 1530 basically and 1460. This is the next area where I will start to watch for a low due to the yellow wave count. Okay, what I would love to see is if the price gets into this region with a bullish divergence on the daily RSI. Okay, what happens if we don't see a low forming here? Well, then it's likely going to be the green wave count. I like to emphasize the green wave count because of the risk. For me, it is more important to point out the risk to people than to try to give you hope or anything, right? That's sort of pointless. So always trying to focus on risk. That's what not enough traders do. Focusing on risk, and in the green wave count, it is realistic for price to come back into the region between 1200 and 1300 US dollars. It would be an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. It would just allow for a deeper pullback, okay? Just because an A wave and a C wave that you know leads to different Fibonacci projections than a wave 4 and a wave 5. So that means if this level fails, we have to watch for the $1,200 to $1,300 region. Two things to talk about. If when we form a potential next low, that there is no bullish divergence, that would be potentially bearish. So if we get into these regions and the RSI made a lower low on the daily, that would be potentially bearish. So going even below the 20 level, it would be bearish. And then I would start to work on scenarios also on the larger time frame that will send us to new bear market lows, okay? That's the signal I would like to see to confirm that. But at the moment, again, we still cannot confirm a lasting low in place. So we focus generally on lower still until that is confirmed, okay? But again, I mentioned the next areas where I will start to watch for a low. Okay, what happens if the price now suddenly starts to rally? For me, it would just be a corrective rally in wave B. Based on how the structure looks like, it would be, A wave in green came down here. It would then be an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. When that happens, we at least have some clarity that the yellow wave count can be taken off the chart, because this cannot be a wave 4 anymore. And out of this scenario, a bullish scenario could develop, 4 and 5. But it would be very much forced and nothing I want to see really from this start, okay? So it's of course a potential. Again, then we can wait for 5 waves, looking for a 3-wave pullback. But that's scenarios far away. But I just want to mention to you, okay, what happens if we whatever see an overnight very bullish reaction? Then it's likely going to be a rally in a larger B wave. Okay, and then we have resistance around 1850 up here. Yeah, and these are the two main scenarios. And if we zoom in a little bit more, you can see that there is still some micro support at 1624. That's actually the invalidation point for the previous blue wave count, but I took it already off the chart. At this stage, I find it very unlikely. Even if it holds now, it would probably just be a higher B wave. Yeah, what else to say? So this so far looks like a 3-wave move down. So if this is, for example, the yellow wave count, it could follow through in a 4 and 5, maybe to hit here the 1536 level. So looking at Fibonacci extensions, what did it reach here? It reached a 200% extension. Yeah, so this could be a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. If we go to the 1 hour chart, this could be even, could even be a 1-2-1-2 setup, which would be good because then the 5th wave could really follow through into this yellow region. Otherwise, it would probably run out of steam. But if we have, for example, if we have a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5 of larger 3 and 4, 5. Just an idea how this could play out. But now it's back in a region of support. There will be a lot of, already a lot of liquidations here, I assume, the way this came down, but I would assume there are a lot of people who, so there was a bit of stop fishing, as you can see here. Yeah, this candle. A lot of people, I suggested that earlier today on Discord and Telegram, a lot of people obviously chased the rally and probably set a stop below this starting candle. Yeah, and it grabbed the stops. So there is certainly a chance it rallies now from here, but it would be a high B wave. But at the moment, I don't see a lower degree setup to confirm that. That's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.